Hey, good morning, guys. It is December 4 and a little after 9:30. I've been out here for a little bit. Things didn't work out the way I thought they would work out. It rained pretty good that night after the burn pile, and then rained off and on the next day, and I just figured I have a lot of editing to do, and I had a lot of laundry to do and a lot of dishes to do. So I stayed home for the last 2 days, basically, and got a bunch of stuff done. But I'm back out here, and it's wet and muddy still, which I guess it was good that we got the rain for this. You know, we could pack it down and kind of settle things in a little bit better. We'll see how that all works out. I've already slipped and slide walking around on the mud. Stopped and got some diesel today, and we exchanged that canopy for the one that was broken that I tried to put together in the rain. And then I also got new tines for my box scraper, because a couple of those got bent pretty good. So I thought this morning, I've been kind of putting it off, and because I don't have a lot going on right now, I'm going to go ahead and change out this fuel filter. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know, but it's a pretty easy change, and it's this thing right here. I think it should be no problem getting that off and back on again. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and then I got a little surprise to show you guys after I get the tractor up and running and cleaned up. Oh, on top of that, I did a lot of editing this last couple days, and I was trying to follow what a lot of different guys are doing for the real photographers and movie shooters who are telling me all the high-end settings and custom and all that stuff. I think I'm more of a get out here and work and shoot automatic film and work for days and edit for hours, versus I have a feeling those guys are shoot for hours and edit for days. So I reset this all to kind of automatic, and I'll fudge with it a little bit here and there, but I'm just going to see how the camera works doing just automatic settings. That's how the GoPro was pretty much, and so I'm going to see how that works. I noticed when I was editing I had a lot of lighting issues, and so I apologize for the couple of videos that are going to come out before this. They look decent, sound is good and all that stuff, but yeah, the lighting, you could tell I was messing around with it and I just couldn't figure it out. So anyway, we're going to try this automatic setting for a little bit and see how that turns out. All right, let's get to work and stop messing around here. All right, I don't know how well you can see that, but this is what we're going to be undoing. I believe that turns it off, and then we're going to just mess around with this with trying to get this loose, I believe. I don't know how this comes out. Oh, that was simple. This is what we're looking at, the different colors. I don't know, obviously it's soaked in fuel, so I don't know if that's what color it's supposed to be. I don't really know how to tell. Yeah, I just don't know what it's supposed to look like. How you're supposed to tell if it needs to be changed out or not. But I guess that's done now. So anyway, I think I don't know how many hours. I'm pretty well over 100, but I don't remember, maybe 115 or something. And I think this was supposed to be done. I think this is one of those things that's interpretive. Like, they really, a couple of the things they leave up to you when you're going to do it, when it needs to be done. It's kind of like that number changes all the time for whatever you're doing. So, also, I got some fuel on my hands here. Don't want to touch the camera. And this is the last time I did this. I forgot because I had checked this before. There's a little switch here that goes down, I guess, to let the fuel in. But I'd taken that off to check it, put everything together, and that's when Nia and I did the 50-hour check, and then the tractor wouldn't start, and we're like, oh my goodness, what did we do wrong? And that was because I hadn't turned the fuel back on. So we've taken care of that, and now I don't have to worry about that for a while. All right, another thing I wanted to point out, leaving this in the rain did not get it clean. I mean, I feel like it did rinse some stuff, but it's still a muddy mess. Better than nothing. All right, guys, this is my surprise for you. My pile is still burning. Or smoldering, I guess. It's been 2 days since I've been out here. And it's rained considerably. I guess those roots keep the heat in. So I pulled up today. I didn't know if I'd be doing burn piles today, but this is a sign that I need to keep on burning. So that's what we're going to do, try to get as much done as we can. Sun still got a couple hours to go, but I got all the trunks, roots, and all that stuff out and moved over there, so that can burn and kind of marinate all night. So that's the plan. Hopefully it'll just smolder all night, not be too bad. I still got more piles over there to move into this, so probably going to wrap it up here pretty shortly, so it'll have a time to burn down a little bit before I leave. All right, guys, end of the day. Wow. Actually, what time is it? Let's check that. So it's 4:05. We probably got an hour before the sun goes down, at least. I think I showed this already. That's where all the stumps and roots and stuff were. I got them all into this pile. So I've kind of put everything away on the trailer and get everything ready to go, but I'm just going to sit here and relax and enjoy the smoke. Well, I'm just going to check, keep an eye on this and let it smolder and go down, and then that way I'll kind of have peace of mind that it's okay when I leave. I'm not adding any more. Kind of did circles around this, more circles around it, but before I go, I'll kind of probably push things up a little bit more so it can sit there and smolder all night. Should be all right. Then tomorrow I can come out hopefully and finish up this pile. That'd be great. And then we got another pile down there, but that's mixed with logs, so I'll need to pull the trees out and cut them up, and I don't know what order I'll do all that in, but. And then way down there next to the pad where the foundation is going to go, I got 2 more piles. So until I get permits and stuff, I can keep on working on that. We're showing rain at the end of the week, so it'd be nice to get this stuff just kind of marinating, and it'd be awesome to have it all finished up before I start the next thing. Just kind of cool having a clean property. All right. I think Nicole is coming out too to hang out with me for a little bit. She's off work and bringing a Juga, so we'll see if they show up here pretty soon. Alright guys, sun's about going down, so I went ahead and just kind of went around this and scraped stuff up back into a pile. It burned a little hole there on the side, so it's good that I did that. And Nick showed up. She's flying the drone. I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. Anyway, it's looking good. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. It was a little bit big. Now the pile's burned down a little bit. All right, guys, it's 5:08. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm leaving the pile looking like this. It's a little bit bigger than I want it to be, but I think it should be all right. Roger came out real quick just now and looked at things too, and he already took off. But anyway, should be out. I should be back out tomorrow. Keep on burning and maybe cut some wood. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's December 5, about almost 9:30. And back out here, keep burning. The burn pile doesn't even look that much different as I drove by it. So happy with that. Just smoldered all night. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up that pile that I have a brush. And I'm thinking about maybe driving around on the property. I have a lot of pieces that I didn't get pushed down to the pile, and maybe round that up to kind of clean up what's scattered around on the ground. About, I think, 43, 44 degrees this morning. Not too bad. And I think it's going to cool down over the next couple days. Kind of our coldest days for the week. So yeah, let's get after it. I might even cut some wood today. Not sure. See how the day goes. All right. This is what our pile's looking like this morning. Barely kind of leaked through on this side. Didn't burn on the exterior pretty much at all. Got some nice hot stuff in there. I'm gonna get some of this limbs on there and see if I can get it lit up without using fire starter. I might have to go back over and get that. I don't know. I kind of just forgot that. So let's see what happens. Alright, I don't think I'm going to have to go get that lighter fluid. I've been coaxing this and finally got a little bit of a fire started there. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us going. Alright guys, I came over here to back over to the truck, take my sweater off and get something to drink, and one thing led to another. And I saw this branch, this little stick hanging out the bottom, so I just went to just pull it out. Ended up being a whole lot more going on. First of all, I don't know where this goes, but this is all disconnected. I have a feeling this is supposed to go up and over this, and this is supposed to tighten down over it, so I'm going to try to fix that. And I'm guessing that's where that goes. I'll show you guys the underneath here. Back here is another spot it could go, but I don't think it does. And then look at my filter. It's gotten banged up. Oh, it's bad news to get underneath here and look at what's been going on. Anyway, I think the filter will be all right, but I probably need to get another one. But it'll be all right for now, I guess, until I can get one. Anyway, I'm going to try to put all that back together. underneath side of the tractor's taking a beating. Didn't even know it. All right, go ahead and tighten that on there. I think that's where that goes. I decided to go ahead and start gathering some wood that's just laying around, and I'll start taking it back over there. I don't know how much I'll do of that, but anyway, just doing a little cleanup while I'm at it. And I don't know, I was thinking maybe I'll just make little piles here and there over time instead of making a big job out of it. But now that I'm finding out that burn piles are kind of easy to do around here. All right, back to work. So I did decide to come out here, and up here along this bank is a lot of roots. And I'm not grabbing every single one, but I'm grabbing some of the bigger stuff. Get it out of the grass for when I mow some point again, and it just gives the fire a chance to burn out and get down a little bit. So, kind of killing two birds with one stone. Alright, back to work. Alright, there's a field mouse or rat, whatever, in this little pile right here. I'm going to see if I can get him to show himself, and I'll film him. I ran him out of this pile a couple times, and then he runs out and then back. Oh, there he goes. I'm sure there's more to come. One of the big aggravations on this property is this. This is stuff that I just now pulled out of this. I was scraping out the stuff that's burnt, kind of spread it around. All this garbage, it's all over our property. And we drive up and down this roadway on the grass. Easily for us to get a flat tire at some point with all that metal. And I've already thrown a bunch up in that pile. It's frustrating and something I think we'll be having forever and ever here. All right guys, I think I'm at the end of the day, and this is my second batch of garbage. I already did that one load I showed you a while ago. That's the next load. It's ridiculous. That's when you know, that's the story of when your actions affect other people way down the road. I'm not going to show the house over there, but that property over there is what pushed all that over here a long time ago. And it's frustrating, man. I'm dealing with that stuff now, and yeah. All right guys, 4:30. I think I'm gonna wind it up. That's how I kind of set the fire up. I moved it all back to the center of the circle, got all the broke down ashes and stuff kind of spread out, and circled it again, and just left the what still needed to be burned right there in the center. Well, I think it'll be safe. I think it'll be good, and hopefully it'll break down some more through the night. All right, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll probably be out here, might be out cutting wood tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right, talk to you then.